Today we are witnessing something very unusual in Zimbabwe. President Emmerson Mnangagwa, a leader who has been known for his calm, calculated presence, was recently seen in a moment that captured the attention of the entire nation. He stared directly into the camera during a televised appearance. And for many people, it was a look they had never seen before. A look that some are calling a moment of fear. Yes, you heard that right. Fear. This is not something Zimbabweans are accustomed to seeing in their leaders, and it has sparked a lot of conversation, both online and offline. Now, let's understand why this moment has become so important. Over the past few weeks, the government has been discussing a proposed constitutional amendment. This amendment could extend presidential terms and potentially change the way future presidents are elected. People are worried. Supporters say this is about continuity and stability, giving leadership the ability to implement long-term plans. Critics, however, say it is about concentrating power and limiting democratic choice. The debate has been intense, and the eyes of the nation are watching closely. During this time, the president's appearance on camera was unusual. He paused, looked directly at the lens, and remained silent in response to difficult questions. Some viewers immediately interpreted this as a sign of concern or even fear. Others see it as a calculated political moment. Either way, it has sparked discussion everywhere, from social media platforms to everyday conversations across cities like Harare and Bulawayo. People are talking about what this means for Zimbabweans on a daily level. Ordinary citizens are wondering how these changes could affect them. Will there be longer terms for leaders? Will elections change? How will this impact democracy in the country? Journalists and civil society groups are closely monitoring the situation. Some have reported harassment while covering public hearings, raising questions about freedom of expression and the ability to cover the news safely. The public hearings themselves have been intense. Citizens attending these events have expressed strong opinions, sometimes passionately. Supporters of the amendment argue that it will allow leaders to see their development plans through, providing stability in a country that has faced many economic and political challenges. Critics argue that the move undermines the voice of the people and risks limiting democratic rights. Opposition parties have been vocal, calling for careful review and public debate, while some citizens have taken to social media to voice concerns, creating a very active national conversation. This is a moment that is being watched not just within Zimbabwe, but also internationally. Regional organizations and human rights groups are paying attention to what happens next. They are concerned about how the process is carried out and whether it respects democratic norms. Every gesture, every expression, and every decision is being analyzed. And that is why the moment when the president stared into the camera has resonated so strongly with people. It feels symbolic of the larger tension in the country right now. I want you, the viewer, to think about this too. How do you feel about these constitutional changes? Do you believe that longer terms could bring stability, or do you feel that this risks concentrating power too much? Take a moment and write your thoughts in the comments. I will be reading them, and I want this channel to be a place where Zimbabweans can discuss important topics openly. Remember, if you are following this story and enjoying this discussion, take a moment right now to like this video. Hit the subscribe button so you do not miss any updates. Share this video with your friends and family so everyone can understand what is happening in real time. This is important for every Zimbabwean who cares about the future of the country. Now, what's happening on the ground? Citizens are watching closely. Journalists are reporting carefully. Us and opposition voices are speaking up. The situation is tense, but it is also an opportunity for Zimbabweans to engage in national discussion. The president's pause and stare may have caught attention, but what matters more is how people respond and participate in these debates. Every voice counts. Every citizen watching can have an impact by staying informed and engaged. This is also about understanding the wider consequences. If the constitutional amendment passes, it could affect governance, public trust, and the country's image internationally. Businesses, investors, and regional partners are paying attention. Decisions made now could shape Zimbabwe's political landscape for years to come. This is why every detail matters and why moments like the president's star become so symbolic. As we continue to follow this story, we will also look at how Zimbabweans across different regions are reacting. Some are hopeful, thinking this could bring long-term benefits. Others are anxious, fearing that it could limit their voice in important national decisions. Both perspectives are important, and understanding them helps us see the full picture. And again, if you are enjoying this breakdown, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you get every update as it happens. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your opinion is important, and I want this channel to be a place for real-time discussion about real issues in Zimbabwe. The debate is far from over. Parliament will continue discussing the amendment. Citizens may organize peaceful demonstrations to express their views. Courts may be asked to review the process. International observers will continue to pay attention. Every day brings new developments, and every day Zimbabweans are witnessing history in the making. I want to keep going because there's more to this story, the reactions, the symbolism, the deeper meaning for democracy in Zimbabwe. This is a live moment in history, and it's unfolding as we speak.